Now, these are the words of the Foreign Affairs Minister, Mr. Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa. Or say, Israeli authorities have issued an apology for deporting Ghanaians and are seeking a resolution. Yeah. Say, Mubekaya enra enibetudra. Say, Israel for a deported Ghana for miensa. And a Ghana for so ejina so a deported Israel for miensa. And then say, artica. And ne Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa say, Israel penny are reaching out to Ghana for upper Ghana for natural. And they are finding a better way to resolve the issue. I think say meka ho asem. Now meka ho asem no, I went on social media and I saw say comments be na Ghana for be no pass no. Meaning yeah, sometimes when we penny for crime and blame you be brave. Because we share to be the leader of people who are mentally colonized, enslaved, and they are happy about it. They brag about it. And yet easy. Now, Ghana for binum air trust say, Mampeni Mahama, we support you. Now be careful. Won't mean touch Israel. Israel for they are God's children. Now utin sim be na omo keka. Hey, Radina. Seriously, you're penning for ya there. May very soon I'll stop bashing and penning for. I'm telling you. Because to be the leader of a mentally colonized people, even when you are fighting for them, they fight against you. They rather side with a foreigner and fight against you, their leader, who is fighting in their favor. Even when you are fighting to make their country better, they fight against you, they rise against you. Because a mua cra be dim water. Mo church was our comments no muni bo ma jim papa. Menka say mo jimi, mo jim papa. Mo ye moa. Just say mo ye mentally enslaved to the point they say mo ye hu hwe ye and you are happy about it, you brag about it. Jimmy. Now Israel for the Tuba Mahama. Jimmy. Monam enkofa maso aye di mwatem eyemu anyhow ena money je ho na nemonya pani bi a fight mamua. You come on social media and type nonsense. Jimmy my jim into sebi minua I'm penning for ya there. I'm telling you, because the way I be near say Jimmy no ho chiakai emwa cry. Yeah, Jimmy Jesse. Jack. Asemo. Israel for the omi nyame mai. Say Ghana there won some there. Mewa. Israel for the same people who are starving those in Gaza, killing children and women, men every day. They are God's chosen people. Na mo Ghana na asumdwe wa ha munku bi ade mo ye bonsam dia meboa. Mo ye moa. Busuma enti na bunya mpanimfo nkwasiafo de say kufuado. We are mentally enslaved, we are colonized, and you are happy about it. That's why in today's world, you will still give birth to your children and you name them Michael, George, Nisamka Siedino. Mumini Bawumia saying. Now, yes, that reminds me, before I go to Bawumia. There is one guy on social media. I was saying any Ebo Noah. Now, I say 25th. Yentie. Let's watch this video before I talk.
Just international news, no, in the moment, and Timoma funny serious. Like wama deadline. I say 25th. And Tibusia for Monte ya. Abranti bi Ghana ya this year. Or central region, or say or wadasum daye, say Nyankopon say, Eja on build ake mai. Na 25th December, next 2 weeks ya, you kesi bi, eba beto.
Nyame na man sa.
Or say Nyame na man no, eyi tre no.
I say beto for how long?
Eyi tre. Na Nyankopon dia mano, and America no call amafo news ne call. Into your party say 25th day, nyina te say nyina ye say nantio say ye faka o na je se Kumasi for ba Temale for ba Volta for ba Accra for nyina ya kwa central na kwan ya enye yi na se bedu na nsuo na ne ye ko
na Ebo Noah ade mintias na akne so sen
oh so akwa videos ni bi o se bet e fa ni pass 600 million.
oh come on
o se we ase nyina for your information enya Ghana for nkoa
because me ye
o se global
flat topper for nkwa krampu ye ka se kan abumu a
mini pe bi be se worldwide
ye nko sa booty mu o se aki
yes o si be se 2 se 3
na no wa se ba ko pe no ye
na se NDS se bia no time no na nipa ne endorse.
All right. My friends here. So Abrantie Ebo Noah say waso ne daye na ne nyame ayi a kire ne se odi nsuo be se wiase na wase 25 December wan kan year kro. I've watched a couple of the videos. Or say 25 December now so wan kan year kro on say mo manipa bi di modwe di akro 25 December now okay this year next year and a year ben now wa she koko boto bi bibini pa di erade yakopo amanfo eco space no ye mpa ebo ani se nyame bi mfensuo nse wiase aden a waso ne da ye wadi etel amen aso da ye se nyame di nsuo be se wiase na it amazes me say in this day and age upon all the knowledge there are people grown-ups 50 years for 74 ni ade nyina 44 nyina nenemu who believe say emre bi eba ya nyame bi di nsuo se wiase nyina na some 600-year-old man ena ede na ho odin ye boat na sa boat no ofa wiase boa nyina male and female ni nipa some few people be a ni nyame mani select ye efa wiase boa nyina male and female e de won go boat no. There are people amazingly 50, 40, 70 who believe this story. I was saying Gumi. Hey. Say there are people who actually believe who say same way a sida. Now an old man called Noah. Eye ark. Edi feriasi muni penina. Na maybe some will say Areas mu nipa na ofa na Muslims ka ho ana because nyamia na Noah esom no na sabio Islam enya ne som eti wiase nipa ofa ye na Muslims ka ho bi Buddhist na also ka ho na African tradition so ka ho ana and there are people who believe in this. Na sa nipa na no afa on na sebi o young black people na yeka ho eti se na young blacks na yenka ho a ene bibini so firi hin na ba wiase. You see, you need to sit down to ask intelligent questions. Say na Noah efa nipa wo mu no Noah na ofiri hin Middle East or per the Bible Noah no ofiri efa Middle East no problem. Na Middle East for all black people ana enti se Noah konfo na Noah faye na bibini ka ho se na bibini ka ho dia after the flood bibini free hin fa no ba wiase broni free hin no Asia for free hin ye ba wiase. Sit down to ask intelligent questions. Now so there be we prefer to believe in foreign fairy tales. Now so ka konfo no che dia say enkwasi asem edena konfanoche say o se okoji uwo safoa yenkwasi asema bibini o na so broni fairy tale die ya jedi ye hohoa no ye so mu say twe giga let us decolonize our mind. Sa announcing tin time we ya broni beton mamo mun decolonize magine. Na this young guy, sorry Ghana ha. Minimum a funding no. Ne how ne say a dambo. Or see ark. Na ni nyame aka kire ni say odi nso be say wiase. I don't to hear you say no and nyame call covenant of so you say wiase bi me I don't care about it. Bi bia sampun see so me I don't give a dime. But we Ebo Noah yi say wahye koko boto. Ohye sa atade we bia ebone. Wahye koko boto. Asemo. Why don't you go naked? Adam and Eve, they were naked. Why don't you reset and go naked? Na koko boto ya we shade for so be so go naked. Wahye koko boto. Se o si ark. Adan ya ni nyame ayi atre ne se odin so yiri be se wiase. But say I can say Americans are still going to space. The Chinese are launching satellites. The Russians are fighting on. Yet Africa say nyame bi di nsuo, Israel bi nyame, Israel nyame. Israel for na ye deport you omo nyame. Emposa nyame no. The Israelis don't believe in him. Ye say odi nsuo be say wiase enti obi kwasiampani bi ahyeboto. Edi si ark. Say obefa nipa. Everybody. So enti na say e was say India for nyina to kwa ba Ghana be furu bi. E was say America for Russia for nyina etu kwan e ba Ghana e be furu bi. Anya say so ni say wiase na say it will kill all of them. Na ark no me bi say are Muslims also invited? Are atheists invited? Are the Buddhists invited? And ark no e for Christians nko Nyansa wo ye we dan ya enye obia na benya bi nti ye mfani mo say ya na mo pe no yenko ba me asesen.
Yes. Good morning, Excellency.
Good morning,
The political situation in Kpandai right now, the Electoral Commission has set up a date for the rerun of the election. What do you make of it?
Well, thank you very much. To say the least, very, very disappointed in what is going on in our country. It looks like our institutions of democracy and our tenets of democracy are being undermined. The issue of Kpandai with Matthew Nyindam is not a new issue in our democratic politics. You've had issues with Dana Bodakpi, you've had issues with Techikwesen, in Asin, and basically you've had the House allow the court and the legal processes to take place and be exhausted before state institutions are stampeded into acting in ways that undermine democracy. Matthew Nyindam should be given his day in court. He has filed appeal processes at the High Court. He has filed for a judicial review at the Supreme Court. And none of those cases has been adjudicated. So why the rush? Why the indecent haste? I think that he's being railroaded. I think that this undermines our institutions of democracy. I think that we should take a halt to these processes and allow him to have his day in court, just as others have done in the past. The House has never really rushed in this way when it came to the other cases. What is the difference with the case of Matthew Nyindam? I think it should not be this case. I think we should uphold the tenets of democracy. Democracy is something precious that we've all had and we've all subscribed to. When you start undermining its pillars, you break it down. And the consequences for the nation are very severe. And so simply because you have power, you shouldn't feel that you can ride roughshod over your opponents and over the principles of democracy. And so I stand with the principles that are being espoused by the minority in Parliament, and they are doing a good job at it, and we want to support all the principles that they are fighting over in this particular case. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Share Bawumia unya very soon, and I say very soon, I mean very soon. The NDC will be the ones to appoint the flag bearer of NPP. Mark it on the wall. You guys have seen nothing. And I Kpandai, and I hide the haste, and at the end, Semufri we move fear. Semufri sa problem we move fear. But near we did Ghana for in 8 years. Munye bi mu da, ni we are say. Trust me. Munye bi mu da. Ni ayebano. This is just the beginning. Kpandai, maka achire mo say bibia ni hwa e be stop Kpandai. About one to vote. And the winner will take over. Nothing will stop Kpandai. Ti sa mo kase na won't na instruments of democracy na the institutions of democracy na hey, your democracy is not under attack. The only time our democracy was nearly attacked under your government, when you people threatened not to hand over power. That's the only time I saw our democracy being attacked. When there was recollation in Tema, that was the only time I saw our democracy being attacked. But NDC by 1 year me who say will be attacking your democracy. And your court and Ashemra. And we have to, abide or obey the court. Enti, so okay, can same way na, mentia siena, your democracy, mumuni, yenti ukeso. Mumuni, yenti ukes, me say Kpandai ombeto. Be beard who ever stop, ni ameke monte. Kpandai tie me say, be beard who ever stop no ombeto. There is nothing any of you can do. Trust me when I say so. Enti modi emonkoso na monkasa. Ela bedemu ebesi midi the chairman Freemind. Enjoy the rest of your time and I'll see you in my next video. Makram.